Hey people, Wall here with Wallcraft, and today we're going to be showcasing the new Mercenary looting feature. Just finished implementing this. It's quite simple actually, in concept. The Mercenaries will just identify corpses nearby, and if they're available to be looted, and if they are eligible to be looted by the Mercenaries based on the loot rules. And if the corpses are within a 20-yard range, they'll just automatically loot them. As you can see, we have quite a line of corpses around here. And I have it set to free-for-all right now. Mercenaries will respect the loot rules, so whatever options you have, whether it's master looter, group loot, any of the other ones. They'll be able to identify whether or not the loot is eligible to be looted, and if there is indeed loot on the corpse. Then they'll select the target, and if they're not close enough, they'll move towards the target, and they'll go through the whole process of looting the corpse in the same manner that a player would. So as you can see, they're standing over here because they're too far out of range. Over there. There's 2 items on here, but those were killed by me. So we're gonna back them over here. You can see that they've identified that I've released the loot, but they're not eligible for this because they didn't damage this mob. So we're backing them over here. Through. I set it to free for all here after killed a couple mobs, like that one. So they're just automatically looting up all the corpses, and once they're all done, then we're just gonna initiate an order to attack. More stuff up there. You can see these are the corpses that I killed. They're not eligible to loot any of them. So we're going to head over to the next pack here. Start the attack. Come running over. And I have their attack speed ramped up so they just kill everything instantly. And we'll just let them do their work. You can see that as I'm killing the Defias Brotherhood members, I'm losing reputation with Defias. You can see that the Mercenaries are just automatically looting pretty much everything. You can change it back to group loot too. And you know what, we'll even do round robin here. That way it'll automatically distribute the loot out one by one to each player. So every time you kill a mob, it'll choose from the group X person who's eligible. You can see that loot is now mine, so I'm going to leave that loot there. And since I've examined the loot and released it by closing out the window, they are now eligible to loot the corpse. Save there. Now that I've released that, they should loot that. Let's see if they can. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not eligible. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, my bags are full. This never gets old. Just watching them run around and murder stuff and then automatically pick up the loot. Oh yeah, inventory's full. There's patrols.
You there! Check out that noise!
Yeah, Mr. Smite yells in common. Orc also in common, so we still hear the voice lines, but language is not translated.
We're under attack! Avast, you swabs! Repel the invaders!
Now, as an orc, I could learn common. Very difficult, though. Very expensive, at least. For all the training for it. Let's try a different loot option here. Try Master Looter. I'll be the Master Looter. Yeah, so they can't loot Master Looter, obviously, because they're not the Master Looter. There's no Master Looter options to... Actually, let's see. I haven't implemented it, but let's see what happens. We'll give him Master Looter. Let's see if he is able to just ninja. It's not like he'll divvy it out to anyone. At best, he'll just steal it. I think some of the pathing is kind of fucked up by the ship here. It's fixed recently, and VMAGO is what I recent commits. I will when I have time. They'll drink and eat first, and rebuff and all that stuff before they even bother looting. Just make sure that they're topped off and not running around with, 10 health. Oh, it's so nice. You can kill a big swarm of mobs and then step outside for a cigarette while your mercenaries just loot everything for you. And of course I have them set as immortals.
Landlubbers
They
are
just can't
tougher than
die.
I thought. I'll have to improvise.
Just for the testing.
Ugh. Now you're making me angry.
I'm very angry. And smite down. And as if though they need it. I see he's full health, so he's gonna start looting. Which is good because he's Master Looter. He's not gonna be able to loot though. Just already assume that. Set it to free for all. Now that it's free for all, the loot is released, so he's just gonna ninja that. Let's set it back to group loot though, and we're just gonna target Cookie and attack target.
Attack over here.
The pathing is all fucked up right here, like I said, so I'm just gonna pull that commit and VMAGOs. They're pulling it though. They'll make it there and they'll kill him. There you go. Question is, will I make it here? Yeah, not more of these bozos. Oh, it's gonna take a while. That's fine. give them a hand. Their attack speed is insane right now, so... This will see how fast they melt. There you go. Rapid fire flame tongue. Alright, group loot is set now, so we'll let them loot Cookie. And Mercenaries are currently set to just pass on loot, just for testing, so they'll just pass on, yeah, Cookie's Tenderizer. I'll just read it. Very nice loot. Let's go kill Van Cleef. Attack target.
Join my attack.
Charge. I don't know why I did not learn invisibility totem. Should have invisibility totem. Oh. Restoration. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. I think they'll be alright. I don't want to get frozen though. Oh, this stupid. I don't even know what those are called. I've learned it at some point, but I have forgotten. The things where you tie down ships. Just come, like, glued randomly to the scenery. Give them some wind fury. This melt and everything. If you're asking why I click things out of my spellbook, it's because I create and delete like hundreds of characters a day. So I just don't put anything on my bars. Not unless I'm like actually playing character. These times characters will be deleted after. Also why they always have big gibberish names. If you ever saw the inside of my WTF folder, it would look like I was on a Chinese bot farm. There's just tens of thousands of characters with gibberish names. No, that's just all wallcraft testing and stuff. Yeah, Wind Fury, nice, but it does have its own cooldown. Not as good as Flame Tongue here. Flame Tongue and Wind Fury. On Wallcraft, you can actually use both. Wind Fury is... Wind Fury Totem is more on a weapon view, so Flame Tongue, Totem, and Wind Fury Totem stack together. Wind Fury weapon in view is of course a weapon in view, but it still has a greater effect than the totem, and it also stacks with the totem. Very strong. Really helps to ramp up the damage though. Popping off. Kill Greenskin already and loot this shit. This video's taking forever, but that's fine. I appreciate the long form content just as much as I know you do. And one more. Alright, let them work their magic here. Oh, that's beautiful. Now see, this is the great part. I'm gonna go outside and smoke a cigarette while they just do their thing. Be right back. Now isn't that something? And we're back. Well, I think that's about all we have for now. I'm going to be wrapping it up. Of course, this is all part of the overall quest system. Mercenaries are now able to accept quests that are shared. In fact, let's see, I don't have any quests. 4A1. Nope. Let's try that again. Can't share that, of course. That's how that goes. Share that one. Not eligible, of course. Well, they can, trust me, they can accept quests that are shared. Next step, of course, is adding mercenaries being able to just take quests straight off quest givers. If they're nearby a quest giver that has a quest available, they will automatically walk up and accept it. Yeah, so there's a few caveats I'd like to work out with that, whether or not they'll be able to whisper you the quest title and you'll be able to agree for them to accept it first, though that can, obviously be a little tricky. So there's a few different methods I'd like to implement, but long story short, mercenaries can accept quests. They can pick up items from mobs, so they'll be able to loot quest items. And of course, next step will be adding the ability for mercenaries to interact with game objects. And this will be, of course, quest objects, and not just quest objects, but any game objects, such as doors, doodads, triggers, stuff like that. And including, and not limited to, things like herbs and ore nodes. So, you'll be able to walk around with your mercenaries, and if they are close to a node, and they have the correct skill to activate it, they'll be able to automatically go and harvest it for you. And, yeah, there's a few other things I'd like to add, but that's for a future video. Too much time spent rambling here. Goodbye for now.